Most important thing in Amazon is we talk about your sales, you talk about your conversion, you talk about your click-through rate. The fourth one is relevancy. There are four important aspects we usually cover. The other four important key elements are product type, a group type, and item type keywords, and also DOW. These are the four another most important elements which you need to be really focused on. Why? Because there is a score behind it. The product type score is like a 3.3x score, and the group type is like a 0.2 score. Item type is like 0.5 score actually. So they will take this one and multiply by actual score to create the ranking element where you need to place yourself. If your sales are great, you're good. You don't have to worry about this. When your sales are going down for some reason, the scores are not right, you're never going to come back actually again. More crucial at this point. And the other most important terms is this actually. As I mentioned before, browse node.
To make sure I understand, if you go back one slide, the scoring type you mentioned is like 2, 3, and 5 or something like that. So the last one is the most important one. Is that what it means?
3 of them is the most important thing actually on the score. Okay. So the score is like you have a relevancy score, you have a sales velocity score, and group type score, item type score, review score, rating score. So all together they come up with a one number. That number help you to rank your keyword actually per keyword basically, and it compete against the same category. You don't compete against a multiple category. Let's say that your product is in your diaper pal and you compete against everybody under that category. Let's say the baby diaper pal there, and it only compete with our category. This is why sometimes you don't get rank anywhere. Well, because system confused, you're making sales, but system confused where to place actually at that point.
But okay, so these three things here, is this like the category? Is this something unrelated to the category? Is this?
These are related to category. These are
related to category. But if I change my category, will these change as well or not necessarily?
No, that's the problem what we're having right now. If you change these things, it's not automatically change. You will have to go on and change it.
Okay, got it.
Most of the time people change the category or they change the title. This will happen actually. Your product type, item type, and group type never change. And also each and every category has a template actually. If you take a close look at it, if you go to the health and household category, it has a different template. Your product detail looks different. Your bullet point looks different. If you go to industrial scientific, the template is completely different. When you change the category, you need to make sure that your template is also changed. If not, that's another problem what you're going to have. So the most important thing here is like a terms are a browse node, product type, product group type, and item type, general ledger, and also refinements and attributes actually. That's the terminology what we're going to cover right now. Let's understand the basic first actually. What is browse node? What are the elements in the browse node first of all? Browse nodes are basically is like a terminology what we see in the category, but what Amazon use it on their end actually. It's divided into different hierarchy. The first thing, this is like a root, branch, and leaf. Every product should be in your branch node. If your product is in the browse node, you're gonna be having a problem to get indexed. If the product was like selling really good and it got into the branch node, because of the sales velocity, you will survive. But if the sales goes down, your branch node problem comes in place actually. This is what happens most of the time when the people goes out of stock, their backend is fucked up. There are two reasons that it can fucked up actually. Simply for this, another issue I'll talk about at the end actually. If this is fucked up, you probably won't be able to come back. This is what the problem is. Not like a honeymoon period, not because you're out of stock, it's because there's something problem in your categorization, and also your product type, item type can be a mismatch completely.
Sorry, just so I understand, I'm not sure I understand this chart here. Browse node, it relates to category, subcategory, and product, right? Or
the browse node, it's for Amazon side, category is in our side.
Okay.
When
I see. This is the browse node is how Amazon categorizes the products.
Exactly. Sometimes browse node and also category could be a mismatch.
Okay, I understand. It can be like kitchen and then like kitchen and that, like you have kitchen and then you have home and kitchen, right? It's two different categories.
Yeah, exactly. Something else would be there actually. Yeah.
So I understand. So sometimes Amazon, like it can be in the right category, they think, the right category, but the browse node is going to be completely wrong. With the browse nodes here, the examples that you gave, right? The node ID. So each product has its own browse node, or is there also a code for the like things above it? So it'd be like A is kitchen, then B is pots within kitchen, and then E is like how does this, or it doesn't really matter?
So the point is your product will have to assign to a node ID. The major node ID comes from a leaf node. I'll show you in the next slide.
So the bottom one, yeah.
The bottom. Okay. So this is what it is. What is leaf node and branch node? A leaf node is like a node is a very edge of the browse tree, a smallest unit display on the category on the site actually, right?
Okay.
So branch node is like a tree junction node continues to the lower level. So you never want to place it here. If anytime that kitchen, your pots and fries, right, or dishes. So you have two elements on the plates and bowls on that one, right? Here, pots and fries, single handle pot, fry pan, basically. So you need to categorize this one of this. You cannot put your product in your branch node. Branch node.
I mean, you can, right? But it's not gonna, like, it's not good.
It will. Sometimes Amazon puts you in a branch node, but it has. I mean, I feel so pity, like how sometimes you call the Seller Central, they literally tell you, no, you're in the right category, and I tell them, no, this is not the right category. My product is not in the leaf node; it's in the branch node. What is the Amazon policy actually? This presentation, this graph is completely from Amazon. I get that.
Yeah, this is all Amazon terminology, Amazon pictures and everything, right?
Completely. Yeah, it's Amazon picture. It's a presentation. It's come from Amazon completely. This particular pictures, it's come from Amazon completely.